Hi everyone, Cheryl here from Love and Light Yoga, and thank you for joining me on this video, which is your bedtime stretches. So we are going to cycle through a few seated stretches just to get you ready before you go to bed. As you see, it is nighttime here with me, so it probably is where you are as well if you find yourself on this video. So get yourself into something comfortable, and whenever you are ready, let's begin. Okay, so let's begin by coming into any position that you want to be in on your mat. I'm going to be in cross-legged. If you would rather sit with the legs out long or with the knees bent up, you can go ahead. And just let the hands fall down onto the knees here or onto the thighs. And we're just going to take a few big rolls through the shoulders. So keep these movements really slow and really mindful. So really start to think about the movement here. Think about the movement that's happening in the shoulder joint. Start to really bring the shoulders up towards the ears. As we send them back, we squeeze the shoulder blades together and then take them all the way down and around. So make these circles really big and intentional. Breathing deeply here, so working to slow the breath down, to slow the nervous system down. And then switch directions with your shoulder circles. Go ahead and take a few the other way. And then after you've finished your next one, come back to center. Sit with a nice long spine. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and tuck the chin down in towards the chest. And just start to breathe into the back of the neck here. Feeling that nice deep opening through the very top of the spine into the neck. Maybe start to take one ear towards one shoulder. And then come back through center, take it across to the other side. So we start to make these little half circles with the neck. And just like we did with our little shoulder circles, making these movements really slow and really intentional. And breathing deeply. We want to work out any little knots in the neck, any little sticky areas or areas of tightness. And then if you want to send these half circles into some full circles, you can go ahead and take the neck all the way around. Some people don't like to do that because it might feel a little bit too intense on the neck. So just do this if it works with your body. And then at some point switch directions, take a few the other way. And then the next time that we have the chin in towards the chest, we're going to stop. And then we're going to pick the gaze back up to center. From here, we're going to take the left hand onto the mat. We can stay on fingertips here and just start to walk the fingertips away. We're going to focus on keeping the sit bones grounded here so that we're starting to feel a nice stretch through the right hand side of the body. And then maybe we start to lift the right hand, take it over past the ear, reaching towards the opposite side of the room. So the upper arm here is alongside the ear. Just taking a few deep breaths, opening up, keeping the breath slow and controlled. And then whenever you're ready to release, bringing the right arm slowly down, coming back up with a nice long spine. Come onto the fingertips of the right hand And again, just start to walk the right hand towards the side of the mat. We're going to feel a stretch happening through the left hand side of the body. Keep the sit bones grounded, and then maybe reach the arm all the way past the ear, fingertips reaching towards the opposite side. Feeling this stretch in through the left hand waist, the rib cage, the arm. Just taking a few deep breaths here. Taking one more breath. And then slowly coming all the way back up to center, sitting with a nice long spine. And we're going to release the left leg out long. So the left leg is going to come out on a bit of an angle, so it's opening wider than the hip. And we're going to keep the right foot in. We're going to come on to fingertips here, and we're going to find a forward fold. So inhale to sit up nice and tall. We're going to keep the left leg active. It doesn't have to be completely straight. There can be a bend in the knee. But take a big breath in, and then as we exhale, we're going to start to walk the fingertips down. Now the aim here isn't to get as low as we can. It is to open up through the lower back as much as we can. So just walk down to a point that feels good for you. Maybe it's on the elbows, or maybe we stay on fingertips here, and then just release into this as much as we can. Take a few deep breaths and notice for you where you're feeling this stretch the most. Maybe it's the inner thigh, the lower back. Take a few deep breaths, working to slow the breath down. Notice if we can start to feel the left leg release. If we start to feel any ease within the body. Let the muscles relax here for your last few breaths. And then after your next exhale, nice and slowly come back onto the fingertips. Start to walk the fingers all the way back towards your center. We're going to find a little twist here. So the left hand comes onto the right knee, the right hand is going to come behind, and we're going to twist the chest open towards the right. Hold it here. Maybe starting to send the gaze over the back shoulder. Take one more big inhale and exhale, and then release yourself back to center. From here we're going to switch the legs. So bring the left leg in and send the right leg out long. Again, the leg is coming out on a bit of an angle, so wider than your hip. We're going to start on the fingertips here. Take a nice big inhale, grow long through the spine, and as we exhale, start to walk the fingertips forwards. The right knee can be bent, it can be straight, it doesn't matter. We can stay on the fingertips or we can lower to the elbows. And then release the upper body. Take a few deep breaths here. Let the head be heavy. No tension in the neck or the shoulders. And breathe into wherever you're feeling this stretch the most. Take deep inhales and smooth exhales, slowing the breath. Maybe starting to slow the mind, the thoughts. Take one more full breath here. And then after your exhale, slowly release, coming back to the fingertips, walking the hands back to your center. And from here we find our twist. So right hand onto the left knee, the left hand comes behind the hip. Take an inhale, and then as we exhale, we twist around here. Opening our chest towards the left hand side. Maybe beginning to send the gaze backwards over the shoulder. Always coming back to the breath. Taking one more big inhale here. And exhale. And then slowly release. Coming back to center. We're going to bring both legs in this time. We're going to find our butterfly position. So the soles of the feet are going to come together, and the feet can be quite close into the body, or they can be further away if that feels better for you. It just depends on your body. But let them come in to wherever they want to come. Take the hands onto the knees, the shins, the feet. Inhale to sit tall. And then as we exhale, we're going to fold the body forward. We're going to settle into this position for a few breaths. And again, the aim here is not about sandwiching yourself in half. It is not about pressing yourself down and forcing your body down as low as it can go. It's about letting go here. So once you find where your body wants to be, I just want you to do absolutely nothing. Nothing but breathe. Check in with all the different parts of the body. Begin to notice where in the body you're holding on to any tension. And if you find that you are, allow yourself to let it go. Release. Release your muscles. Release anything that you're holding on to that is stopping you from relaxing into this position. Check in with the thighs, the hips, the lower back, the upper back, the shoulders and the neck. Let everything fully relax just for another few moments here. Go ahead and take one more full inhale and exhale. And then after your exhale, slowly releasing to come all the way back up into a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. You can keep the soles of the feet together. You might bring the knees in. We might find a cross-legged. And just gently close down your eyes here. And take a few deep breaths, full inhales, long smooth exhales. With every exhale, let the body relax. Relax your hips. Let the shoulders drop away from your ears. Relax your jaw. And just begin to notice your thoughts here. And when I say notice the thoughts, we're not trying to monitor the thoughts or control the thoughts. Just being the watcher, watching what comes in and out of our mind, not holding any judgment towards the thoughts, just simply noticing. Letting a thought come in and then allowing it to leave. Slow the breath down just a fraction more. Maybe taking slightly deeper inhales, slightly longer exhales. And then whenever you are ready, gently opening up your eyes. And if you are already in bed, I invite you to lie down and snuggle up, and maybe if you are lucky enough, go straight to sleep. But if you have to get on with the rest of your bedtime routine, then thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you liked it, please give a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and have a lovely night and a very restful sleep. Namaste.